moving on to Sangyukta Nikaya 5.2 Asankeya Sutraya, 233rd page. Asankeya Sutraya, there is no limit. That is what it means. It's talking about 4 rivers of moral and merits. In Sinhala they always say Punya Ganga, Kusala Ganga. Punya is the merits, Kusala are the moral activities. But here they're talking about Ganga. Ganga are rivers. So what are these rivers of merits and rivers of moral activities? The first one is Avicca Prasadaya towards Buddha. The second one is Avicca Prasadaya towards Dhamma. Third one is Avicca Prasadaya towards Sangha. The fourth one is one gets to Arya Kanta Silaya. I will explain the 4. The first one is Avicca Prasadaya. We learnt about Avicca Prasadaya last week. Ava Icca. So once you get to know the Dhamma, you get a lot of respect. You get disciplined automatically to a certain extent. I'm not saying you just change totally, but you change a little bit. You calm down. You don't get angry as much as you got angry before. You get a little bit more polite. You smile at people. At people who you weren't even looking at before, kind of thing. So these kind of changes happen automatically, and because of that you have a lot of respect, and deep inside you are happy about anything to do with Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. There is a pleasure coming from deep inside. There is a happiness coming from deep inside. This gives you a lot of merits and morality. Basically that is driving you towards the Nibbhana. In one way that is driving towards the Nibbhana, and also this will give you a lot of sukha in terms of vipaka. So this will give you more and more sukha as you walk the path, right? That is why it's called merits of rivers of merits. Aryakanta Sila is when you become a Sotapanna, you get to a Sila. That Sila is a Sila that cannot be broken. So that is a discipline that you get to, that you will have forever. So that kind of discipline you achieved with the prajna, by understanding them, because now you know about it. No one has to check whether you are doing certain things. Whatever things that wherever you got to in terms of the level, you're not going to go back. You'll be there or you'll move forward. So that is the sila they're talking about. That sila is also, now you're trying to be more and more disciplined. You're trying, not that you will be all the time, but you're trying your best. You want to become well disciplined. So you're walking towards the enlightenment. So that is why it's giving you a lot of merits. And you are, most of the time you will be thinking about anicca. You'll be seeing anicca. So seeing anicca gives you uncountable merits. So that is also one thing. There are no limits for the merits on these kind of activities, because it is driving you towards Nibbhana. Because Nibbhana gives you the lot of merits. Anyone doing anything to do with Nibbhana gets the most merits. So that is why it's unlimited. In other words, doing Arya meditations and achieving Samma Samadhi will give you unlimited merits, right? So another thing that one needs to understand is, when even if you can't get to jhana, one might be discouraged. Oh, I have tried my best, but I can't get to dhyana. So what do I do? even trying will give you a lot of merits, which is why it's very important. Not everyone can get to dhyana. There have been incidents in the past in Buddha's time where people couldn't get to certain levels of jhana, right? But that you shouldn't be discouraged about that. You can still keep trying, because what you're doing is you are concentrating on anicca, and that will give you a lot of merits.